Well, hello, my friends. Pardon the voice. It's a bit squeaky and crackly, post cold, or still in it, I guess. Anyway, if you work from home, and especially if you have your own business, there's a good chance that you are trying to figure out how to keep yourself organized, keep yourself on track. I know so many people, myself included, who buy all the agendas, the organizers, the day planners, the maybe I'll get the big thing that go up on the wall and I'll do it with a dry erase, or maybe I'll get the tool on the phone and that kind of thing. I can't help you there because I do feel like that's very much a personal preference that you just see what sticks. Two things that I would like to share that have worked for me, maybe it will work for you too. One is the power of walking. Oh man. So I like to head out in the morning. They say it's excellent to get some morning sun. So I'm working on getting out as early as I can. Don't worry if you're not the kind of person who is like up at the crack of dawn. You know what? Well, let's call it morning sun, whatever that means to you. And go for a walk. Get outside if you can. It doesn't need to be a big venture, just a little fresh air movement. Um, I always take a walk after lunch and I take a walk before I go to bed. So that's good for my body, but it's been amazing for my mind. And I find especially the walk in the middle of the day because I've been working on stuff. Maybe I've gone to a networking meeting, maybe, just different thoughts have come in and maybe I'm feeling a touch overwhelmed or whatever. The walk can like make or break a day because if I'm starting to feel a bit overwhelmed and I don't go for a walk and I just decide, no, I'm just going to sit with it, that could just throw the rest of the day. I may just like not do anything else for the rest of the day. But I find that if I've got a lot going on and I go for a walk, that it just sort of sorts things out. They say something about just the fact that it's just one foot in front of the other, especially if it's a route that you're breathing, the eyes are doing a little side to side that happens naturally when you're going. It's really soothing for your body and then it can help you to get to that headspace. It's actually the same headspace that you get in for when you are in the shower and you're like, oh my God, so many brilliant shower thoughts. Same when you're walking a route that you're familiar with. So if you're looking for that shower thought kind of brilliance, I recommend going for a walk. Can help to, especially if you have to make a phone call or something like that that you really not looking forward to, and it just helps you to reframe it. I really like try it. The other thing is called the Pomodoro method. I didn't invent it. I didn't invent walking either, but these are just the two things that work for me. So with Pomodoro method, it's 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. I've adjusted it myself to be 30 minutes of work and 10 minutes of break. And I do find that it works for me. That I put a timer on the phone, I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And I hit the button, let's go. Now, as soon as a cat comes by and interrupts me and I cannot make them stop, if you have pets, they're like, I am insistent upon you playing with me right now. Then I hit the pause button because that doesn't count as me working. And I get up and I throw the mouse around or the string or whatever. And then when they seem settled, I come back to it and then I hit the button. So it's a full half hour and then I go on my 10-minute break. And the 10-minute break is often something in the house that involves cleaning. So it's helpful that I just get to feel so productive, but I'm up, I'm moving. That's the big thing, that I don't get up from my chair where I was working, go and sit on the couch to do something. It's like, it's not just sitting, we're going to be moving around. And I don't stop in the middle of something. So if I'm like folding laundry and then it's like, oh, it went off, I finish folding the laundry and then come back down and then hit the half an hour button to get going. My thing that I still struggle with, I admit, is starting. I know I'm not alone in that. But if I can actually make myself sit down, open up the computer, like, I'm doing this today, hit the button for the 30 minutes, then it's a very good day. So that's what I need to remind myself. Nikki, you've done it before. You can do it again. So that's my two tips that are really working for me. Walk and that timer method. Find the numbers that are good for you and put it in, because I find that if you just give yourself like, I'm just going to do this today, and you don't know for how long, it can seem like too much. So you need to like make it a bit of a crunch time. Yeah. Have a great day.